Okay. Okay, it worked. My camera was not working. I had to figure it out. But I'm here now. Hey, everybody. Welcome to stream. How's it going? If you're new here, which Frank, you definitely aren't, and Fawn, I know you aren't. This is Wagworks GA. I'm Jeff. You can call me Wags. And hey, happy pre-Halloween, everybody. Yeah. So this this Halloween, Ashley and I went as Ralph and Vanellope. Wait a minute. Hurry up. I'm here. I'm here. I'm hurrying. It's good. Hallows Eve. Yes, that's right. Very good. Not Hallows Eve Eve. Well, I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow because I'm going to be with the kids trick-or-treating. Which we weren't sure we were going to do. It's a little bit tougher with one of them. They wear out quickly with the epilepsy, and that's not always good, but I think we'll figure it out. It's all good. Well, I am Wreck-It Ralph. I don't have the comically large fists, but yeah. Ooh, what spooky games are you playing? I don't play spooky games, but I watch people playing spooky games sometimes. It's kind of weird. I failed. Yes, I should have gotten the giant fist. I know, but come on. I mean, I love the costume. Actually, this shirt's great. I love it. Cause you. Okay. Yes. Okay. Cool. Yes, Frank, I do see your point. But see, it makes more sense as part of a couple's costume because it was Ashley as Vanellope, and Felix doesn't hang out with Vanellope. She hangs out with Ralph. Well, that's cool. Well, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy your spooky game night with Fox tomorrow. Hold on, I have couples costume photo. I can make this make sense. No. Yes, Frank. Rethink your costume. No. I am hard set on it. This is what Ashley and I agreed on, so this is what we're sticking with. Frankie will be there. Oh no, what's up? Okay, maybe I can. Hold on, that's fine. What? There's a bunch. Okay, I can bring it in. I was gonna be a family. You're dying so you can be. I appreciate your commitment, but that's not necessary. It's good. Is it a family Halloween thing or just spending time with family? Hold on, I can bring this in. I can fix this. No, that's not what I say. Wreck it. No, I'm just gonna window capture this. That's easy enough. That's easy enough. What just... Seriously? It's like you have it open and then OBS is like, no. Nah, bro. That's not what you're doing. This is ridiculous. You've neglected your goddaughter? Wait, I didn't know you had a goddaughter. Meh? OBS, why? It keeps... It keeps changing the photo I have in open in the Windows picture viewer. That's really obnoxious. Okay. We'll try this another way. Neither did you. Oh, okay then. That explains the neglect, though. It makes sense. You know. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Almost there. Thanks for your patience, everyone. Thanks for your patience. Okay. Much better. Much, much better. Okay, so this is us, our couple's costume. So I know I am not physically imposing, and I'm okay with that. You are old. What? This is news to me. It was good. This was actually we were at camp this weekend, but maybe not the camp that you would think. Yeah, we were at Camp Boggy Creek, which is like an amazing place / organization here in Florida that for kids with like serious illnesses, chronic conditions. They have like family camp weekends. Why does it look like it's from the 80s? That's just the game room at the back of the gym where they were having the Halloween party at camp. But yeah, they had their epilepsy family weekend, so we were there with the kiddos. It's an actual camp. You have a cabin, but you get to do stuff like archery and fishing and boating. You know, wood shop. We carved a pumpkin. That was fun. It was really nice. It's an amazing place. I cannot say enough good stuff about them and the work they do. And they have like medical staff on hand. You have like volunteers who are trained to help people in the event of a seizure. So they're with your family like the whole time. It's pretty cool. They have like really good medical facilities on the grounds if you need them. So it was really cool. We were very thankful to get to be there. This was our second time getting to go. And we're just amazed every time. You're up early and up late because they pack in the days that you're there. But it was really worth it. But it was also a chance to wear our costumes for the first time. So Frank, I'm guessing you are not. Wait, you didn't answer whether you were doing a Halloween thing or not. Are you doing a costume this year? I mean, if you're not doing a Halloween thing, it would make sense not to. But no. What would your costume be if you were? But Lily is. What's Lily gonna be? Sorry, I don't know why dog costumes, just very exciting stuff. Also, I should get a move on. Get a move on some stuff. All right, while you're doing that, I need to get my glove. A crypto cape. Oh, that's awesome. I know our kids loved the League of Super Pets movie. That's what I meant, you know. The royal eye. You mean you guys are so close that she's like an extension of you? That's amazing. That's so sweet. That's incredible. All right. Let's see. I should probably think about doing a warm-up here pretty soon to get things rolling. We don't share a bank account yet. Not that much of an extension of himself. All right. Right. I need to do that thing. There we go. I like how you just preemptively added the JK in there just, you know, just in case. All right. Well, now I'm ready to start rolling, get the warm-up started. So let's go ahead and bring up our random Pokemon generator. Beep. Yes, Frank? Alright, so we've got Greavard, Nickit, and Shieldon. I mean, we've got a ghost type and a dark type. Very appropriate for Halloween. What do I want to do? I will do Greavard, just because it's, you know. I think it's very Halloween appropriate. Pre-Halloween appropriate. No. Wait, what's no? I know we did Houndstone like last year around this time when I grabbed all like ghost type Pokemon cards and randomly picked. What do you mean no? Just no. It's like I was willing to hear you out. I was like, okay, well, let's hear the case. But I mean, just no? I don't know about that. You're sad. What? Why sad? Okay, answering a work call. Got you. Okay, tapped on the shoulder by the boss. Did you not survive? You know, last week we were celebratory because you survived the culling. And he said, this is gonna be something. I knew it. I knew we were building to something. You're doing an amazing job. There you go. There you go. All right. Wait, there's not a butt attached to this, is there? Either way, we'll just go ahead and let the Frank command fly. There we go. Amazing job. Nice work. Alright, I really should pick a Pokemon. I mean, my personal preference would have been Nickit anyway. And it is, again, dark type, so I could justify that as well. So wait, did he interrupt the call just to have you come in and tell you that you were doing an amazing job? Alright, you know what? You know what? I'm still gonna stick with Greavard. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna pull up the reference. Give me a second. Well, of course, because you're doing amazing work. All right. Yeah, last year I did the evolution of this one, but I had been thinking it was this one, and that was a mistake because this one is actually much cuter than the evolution, which is quite. Oh, that's tiny. I gotta find a better reference. Hold on. There we go. Much better. So wait. This started out with you saying that you were sad. So, is there more to this story? That's what I'd like to know. All right, by the way, it's time for warm-up, so we're going to go ahead and... I mean, people are let go for other reasons other than performance. I fully believe that you're doing an excellent job. Also, you did kind of lead me there. All right. So, yeah, 5-minute timer on warm-up. Just gonna go ahead and start a sketch. For anyone at home, if you have some paper nearby, or paint, MS Paint, whatever you want, join it for warm-up. Have some fun. It doesn't have to be a Pokemon. It could be anything, really. You could draw a spooky ghost, or maybe a bat, something like that. But either way, join in. It's fun. It's fun. Have a good time with it. So 5-minute timer starts now. If you disagree with my choice of Pokemon, you also can draw the other Pokemon that you think I should have drawn. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. You were sad that you had to talk to the boss. Wait. What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm gonna pick a better color too for thumbnails. You pranked me. I mean, it is the appropriate time for it, right? Halloween, trick or treat. Seeing as that I physically cannot give you treats at this moment, the trick was practically required. So the hair would be kind of like that. The hair does okay. Comes on, covers the eyes. Got that. Clear that out a little bit so I don't forget. I mean, Frank, it sounds like things have just been going pretty outstanding for you over there with the job. That's awesome. So the mouth is something like this. No, I'm not going to do tongue out. That can also look dead sometimes. Well, yes, there was no question about this. Because he just fired everyone the week before and needed everyone to stay on. Needed his quality people to stick around. Wait, what now? Well, now I'm very confused as to what's going on. It still sounds like you're doing an excellent job. Okay, so we'll have the here, something like that. It's a bit more detailed than I usually would do a thumbnail, but that's okay. You're loud when you're talking on Zoom to people. So he didn't really tell you to shut up. He was just like, you're kind of loud. Okay, that's all right. Yeah, and I did do that. I did draw on my reference layer. It happened. I mean, everything happens once. No big deal. Well, of course. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, I forgot to draw the fire though. I'm just gonna the flame seems like kind of a, and the wick seem like kind of a key component, so I'm just gonna go ahead and okay, now I'm done. Pencils down. Interesting. Super noise canceling headphones, but a microphone. It's like they're practically inviting you to yell. All right, gonna go ahead and save this guy. Okay, not so bad. Doing pretty good. Also, I cry. Wait, what? It's hard to be so in demand, huh? I mean, you solve problems. People are gonna wanna call you out. All right, so I did go ahead and work on this a little bit off stream just to finish up the pencils, because I've been working on this one for a bit, but pencils are now done, so that's exciting. I'm quite happy about that. So I'm gonna be starting on inking this tonight, is my plan, and apparently coming up with a witty name for it. So I should just do that. Okay, cool. Why did it do it that way? Okay, there we go. So yeah, the goal is we're kind of looking at a deadline of freezing everything for our holiday issue around November 15th. So I needing to finish this within the next couple of weeks, which I think I can do, especially if I don't only work on it on stream. If all that happened at the same time, you would have finished your workday in 10 minutes. So you're saying you are ready for more challenge is what you're looking for. Actually, do I want to separate these out at all? It's a pain to do a bunch of extra layers. Maybe I'll just do it. You know, I've regretted sometimes not putting things on separate layers. All right, let's do this. At least I could put the main characters on one layer. They're never really in the background. but just enough to justify your salary. Oh, there you go. I mean, it sounds like you're pretty well there, right? You got 3 requests that you're able to handle pretty quickly, but they're just spread out throughout the day, and the rest is like getting complimented by your boss. It's not so bad. Sounds like a pretty good day. That sounds like a really good day, honestly. Possibly get a raise. That would be excellent. Alright, maybe I'm gonna do a little bit of anti-aliasing just to get the lines a little bit more where I want them. I mean, it sounds like you're well on your way to it. Your raises are guaranteed because of Governor Michelle Grisham. Why did I say it like that? Oh, that was weird. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Maybe use a slightly bigger brush size here. I mean, that's kind of nice. Oh wait, so are you technically a state employee? What's a provost? Oh my gosh. I don't know if I can actually accurately define this. I know that universities have provosts. I know they are not a figurehead. They do things, but they are often a front and center representative of the university. Wait, really? I swear things. Okay. It's actually anyone in a career related to education. I was not aware of that. Wait, you guys are that low in the rankings? I'm actually surprised. I thought, to be honest, that a lot of that was reserved for the Southeast. You might actually be last now. No way. That's crazy. Like, I am very much surprised by this news. Like, New Mexico, what are you doing? Never mind, you're last now. Okay, well, I can see why They would want to be very pro-education to bolster that a little bit. It could use a little bolstering. You know, that is the case. $50th for K through 12. Okay. But 20 for higher education. Okay. I mean, oftentimes the university systems can be very different because universities also get their own funding sometimes. Not just from the state, but you know, professors write grants, things like that. So it makes a little sense to me that they'd be a little bit different. Well, right, but like not all of those high schoolers are going to go on to college. Which at one point, I might have said like, oh, that's terrible, you know, but it also feels a little bit like it's much more dependent on what you want to do now, whether college will really be useful for you. I still support it in general because like for most kids, it's their first dose of independence. And like the first time that you have to really learn how to like answer for yourself, especially if you end up like going away from home. It's your first chance to really kind of build your own identity away from who you are in your hometown. So like, I think it's it's truly, there's a lot of important stuff that happens when you're at university. But I think academically and like career-wise, it may not carry exactly the same oomph as it did, like universally. Again, like there's some fields where, yeah, you clearly have to attend college or, you know, you clearly need an advanced degree, but not all of them. I do enjoy nights when I'm working on inking. It's just so zen, especially because I've done most of my details in the pencils phase. I can just kind of peace out a little bit while I'm doing it, which is real nice. Everyone needs a little bit of peace. No, I think that line weight's good. I was starting to wonder if maybe it was too heavy of a line weight after doing as much as I did I maybe need to actually make them a little bit lighter line weight? But I usually use a pretty heavy one in this comic, so I think it's fine. Yeah, what's up, Frank? Ooh, what'd you grab? A mini Slim Jim and cheese, nice. Based, you know, cheese and sausage. It's the way to go. Wait, what? Wait, how? How did I break your chair? I mean, I don't have any plausible theories on how this happened. I caused you such uproarious laughter that you fell out of your chair? Isn't that just like a stability ball? It's, you know, there you go. You're getting your workout while sitting. It's perfect. Not that I'm claiming responsibility. You still haven't explained to me how I broke it, though, because that's what I want to hear. That's what I'd like to know. I'm Wreck-It Ralph. Enough said, you wrecked it. You screamed, I'm gonna wreck it, and punched it with your meaty fist. Strap is too loose, man. Gotta fix that. Gotta fix that. It's as simple as that. I mean, that's hard logic to argue with, I've gotta say. So they're much more in the foreground here, so I'll give them at least a little heavier line weight. But I thought you said I was Fix-It Felix. Which is it gonna be? It can't be both, Frank. What do you mean I can't? Isn't that how life works? No, that's not how life works. But for Halloween, I feel like I can do that. Because it's Halloween. That's what it's all about. So Frank, are you working on something new tonight? No. No, my goodness. Just something old. Okay, well that works out. Remaster time. Very nice, very nice. There we go. Yeah, Frank. All right. Oh no. How many blank documents? Oh no. 23? That's a completely random guess. I have no idea. It just seems like a good number to have open if you're maybe not as aware of what you're doing. At least 40. Oh man. So is this the one that was trying to export grades? Or is this like a I can't figure out why my computer is running so slow situation? He got mad because you forced him to close them. No, I might need those later. Don't get me wrong, I am very guilty of having a horrendous number of tabs open in my work browsers. But at least I know I had them there intentionally, and each one has a different purpose. The Mac wouldn't let him open up the spreadsheets because he had the Macs open. Fair, fair. You have to let them go, sir. You have to let them go. How often do you turn off your computer? I never turn it off. I haven't turned it off since the day I got it. It's a sign of fortitude. It's a 4-month-old Mac. So he's just had it going for 4 months straight, essentially. I mean, not that it probably couldn't handle it, but yeah, that's not optimal performance. That's a gigantic eraser for this. All right. It took forever for his computer. Well, yes, right? Like if you've maxed out the number of apps open and have not like let it clear out system memory and reset, like, oh, that sounds miserable. Trying to do anything with that. Other hand. Most times people have two hands. Most times. You had to explain. Was he at least like receptive to that idea? I hope he was at least receptive to that idea. For the most part. That's good. I feel like as long as people are willing to learn, it's not bad to work with them. It's more when people like are convinced that they just know everything that it's real hard. Sometimes you gotta be stern with end users. Yeah, that sounds about right. I've never worked in tech IT support, so I can't claim to know, you know, everything or anything. But you got called a liar a couple weeks ago and said, okay. It was quiet for 10 seconds. That's a good response. I mean, it's like, dude, you called me for help, right? Why you gonna be mad about it? Then she said, I think I'll call back later. So it sounds like perhaps time proved you not so much of a liar after all. I'm noticing I seem to have missed drawing a part of the structure. So we're gonna do that while we're, you know, drawing it. Cool. Yeah, I mean, it's also super helpful. Because now you've got a how-to guide for it, and if somebody else calls in with the same issue, you can be like, you know what? We've got a guide for this. And other tech people can use it too. Big fan of documentation. Big fan of documentation once it exists. I don't love making documentation. It's sometimes hard, but it's great when it's, you know, there when it's needed. Oh, nice. I can see how those would be useful ones for people who haven't used, who haven't done that type of thing before, for sure. Maybe this one further down. There we go. Nope. Nope. That kind of works. Okay. It's official because your name is now on your phone. Nice. Congratulations on the named phone. That is definitely a good sign, always. Man, I forgot. I keep forgetting that this panel is like 5 panels. Just because of all the... Like, I'm drawing them doing all the different stuff. Alright, I'm gonna finish this kind of spot illustration type deal, and we'll go to break in a moment here. I know I started a little bit late with the technical difficulties. My camera was not, was refusing to load. You know, like it was in OBS, and it like had a capture from like 10 minutes before, but it was not loading up, so I had to deactivate it and reactivate it. It's good times. Good times. Okay. Yeah, that seems good. All right, so I am gonna hop over to be right back here. Take a quick break, 2 to 5 minutes, and I will be right back with y'all. So have a good break, get some water, stretch out, whatever you need to do. Yeah, there it is. All right, cool. I found my be right back scene. So here we go. Yeah, so I'll see you in a few. Have a good break. I will also run a quick ad roll while I am away. So yeah, I'll see you on the other side. All right, and we're back. Hope you had a good break. I know I did. I know I did. All right, let's get back to drawing this slide because got a little bit to do here. Excuse me, goodness. All right, that's okay. Okay, that's all right. Straight lines, my old foe. Definitely needs to be another post on that side. I will get to that in just a bit. Hey Fox, how's it going? Welcome on in. Hope you're having a good night. Excuse me. We're just hanging out here drawing. No big deal. You had to move your setup around? Is it warm because of the computing setup, or were you moving it because it was warm? This straighter. Don't want to use the line tool because I want it to look kind of loose and natural, but not too bad. Oh, and your grandpa has the heat going in the whole house. That's right. I mean, we only hit 70 degrees today, and this is Central Florida. So I imagine it's cooler in other parts of the country quite a bit. Oh, goodness. One moment. He likes to cook you guys out. It's 48 right now. That's some good fall weather. Gotta say. I grew up in the middle of Wisconsin, and this time of year we could sometimes be seeing snow. So you were at the top of Florida a couple weeks ago? Like Jacksonville-ish, or I mean the Panhandle is very long. There's a lot of northern Florida. Let's fix that. That looks better. Yeah. And also, how was your trip? St. George. Oh, I love St. George. I went to college at FSU, so it was just an hour away ish from Tallahassee, so I went to that beach a lot. It was funny because a lot of the times that we went there, we'd see dolphins. It was pretty common. It's really cool. I hope you had a good time. St. George is nice. Nice. So Georgia for 2 days, and then went to Florida for the rest of it. Not bad. Not bad. I know back when we lived in like Atlanta area, we did, and we took some visits to like Savannah and like Tybee Island, Georgia is really nice. There's some great beaches there as well. How do I want to do this? That's probably how I want to do that. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. So was this like just a vacation trip for fun? It's cheaper out there in just like Washington minus the mountains. I mean, parts of Georgia have some good mountains. If you, especially if you're like in the north and start heading west, you can get by the Blue Ridge a little bit. It's pretty nice. Okay, seeing family. Well, that's nice. I hope you had a good visit out there. Yeah, we spent 6 years in Atlanta area before we moved down here to Central Florida. And yeah, I was in Tallahassee for 5 years. 5 years. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was definitely the cost of living was much better there than it was. We'd moved down from DC area. So it was way better. Really? It's a shame because like Washington seems like a really cool state in general. I know I was out in Seattle for a conference in college, and I really liked it. And you know, I know there's more than just Seattle to it. We have some friends out in that area; they really like it. It's just too much. That's hard. It just seems like, not to turn into too much of a, generic grown-up complaint, but like everything just seems to have gotten so expensive these days. It's challenging. Maybe a little thinner than that. Yeah, sure, that'll work. Sure, that'll work. At least now it looks kind of like a structure. Have you been out there for a long time? Oh, you felt like more of yourself with the other half of your family and just being in Georgia? Nice. Oh, for over 23 years, okay. Maybe ready for a change of scenery, right? I have never lived anywhere that long. And the closest was, growing up in Wisconsin, but then, after 18 years, I was off to college in Florida. It's been nowhere near as long anywhere since then. Oh no, Buc-ee's has you. Oh, you're goner. That's it. That's it. And then anybody who climbs on the Bucky's train is a lifer, I tell you. I've never been. Um, Nothing against it, just haven't really been compelled to go into one. I do hear a lot of positive things about it. Finding their jerky, yep, that's one of the things I've heard. Jerky's really good. Oh, I guess I need to draw the rest of this piece of equipment. Almost like it needs another leg to stand on or something. I don't know. I don't know how playground equipment works. So come down about there. That seems semi-realistic. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, honestly, I don't have anything against them. I just have never gone. Oh, wait. Thank you. Thank you for the, like, intensely adorable bits. That is so cute. At first I thought they were just emotes, and then I realized they were bits. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I love the corgis. They're so cute. They're so cute. Whenever you do, it'll get you in so good there. It's like it sounds ominous, but I think I understand what you're saying. I mean, I know that a big part of it is like, I know they're supposed to like keep everything really clean there. Like the bathrooms are really nice. And honestly, when you're traveling, sometimes like a not disgusting bathroom is really the biggest thing you could ever wish for. The bathrooms are so big and nice. The brisket sandwich. Okay, well, I mean, that sounds amazing. So you were told to go in there. I think, yeah. It amazes me, like, the loyalty they have. Like, people, once they like it, like, they really like it. That's, you weren't even in there long. One of these days, maybe. One of these days. No, let's do it. I know we just did a trip. Gosh, was that August? Yeah, it was August. we just did the trip up to Wisconsin and back, and so we saw all the signs along the way. Oh, you'd love to go again sooner? So like where like what part of Georgia were you in? Like the coastal, or were you more in the like Atlanta area? Dude, it's a super thin ghost line. Only out there for a week. Like an hour out of Atlanta. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah. Okay, I'll do the lines, motion lines on a different layer at some point. Yeah, I will say Georgia has a lot to offer. We just didn't 100% vibe there. Like it just never quite felt like home for us. So we ended up kind of moving on, but there's a lot of cool stuff there for sure. One thing that was really cool is it was kind of like New Hollywood in a lot of ways, like around Atlanta. There was like tons, like all the Marvel movies were filming there. Oh, nice. Well, it's cool. Like, yeah. There's tons out there that way. But like when we moved there, we heard like, oh, the Marvel movies are filming here. So like we went and found central casting, which is where you can they're the ones who kind of do the extras for the movies. So we signed up to potentially be extras, and I never did it because of work, but Ashley was an extra in the new MacGyver, and our kiddo, one of them, was an extra in WandaVision and the NBC show Good Girls. I think Raising Dion as well. There might have been another one. Yeah, it was super cool. And it's funny because like when we went to go do it, we didn't realize it was the weekend of Dragon Con. That we just happened to be heading out there. So like as we were driving around downtown to go park and go walk to the central casting office, like there's just like all these cosplayers walking around. It was super cool. Sadly, we never actually went to Dragon Con though while we were there. The parade was televised though, so I think we caught parts of that, which is good at least. That way. Oh, like Rose City Comic Con? Yeah, oh, that's cool. We actually knew a couple people from the Kids Comics Unite, like this comic community we're part of. I know a few folks that were there. I think they were doing a like a presentation on making zines. And they're actually in a critique group with us as well. It was pretty cool. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, nice. Okay, I think that's pretty good there. I still haven't been to a proper con. One of these days I would really, well, we'd like to go. Might even table someday. That'd be super fun. But we haven't gotten there yet. It's a little tricky at this moment, just with family health stuff. Do I want to go this heavy on the weight? It doesn't feel quite right. A random guy just gave you the ghost face? That's awesome. That's awesome. I love that about cons, like just the sense of community from everything that I've seen and read about them. It seems very cool. Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, from what I heard from our critique group folks, it was a good con. So that's cool. It was packed. Oh, nice. So do you go to conventions pretty regularly? That's okay, right there. You don't? Okay, so it's like, all right. But Rose City is one that kind of has been good for you. I had to stop for a while because of money, but you hadn't been to one until this one. Well, I'm glad you got to go again. That's super cool. I hope you get to continue doing that. Yeah, if you do move out Georgia way, I know Dragon Con is a huge one. And that might be fun to check out. I know we have, here in Orlando, we have MegaCon, which is gigantic, from what I've heard. So trying to figure out like if that's a good first con experience for us. What I really keep hoping is that they'll bring Star Wars Celebration back to Orlando. I feel like that would be a cool first con to go to. Just because it's a little more focused, maybe less overwhelming, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I know they had it here before we moved here. All right, have a good lurk. Thanks for stopping by and thanks for the bits, man. I heard you're having a spooky games night tomorrow, so I hope you guys enjoy that. Have a good time. Absolutely. Actually, you know what I can do? You know what I can do? Give you a quick shout out. I will not be on tomorrow night, but if anybody, doesn't already follow you that's in this chat, absolutely should go follow you and have fun with you tomorrow night. Absolutely. Actually, this has like that, so that's gonna come out. That is too many fingers. That's too many fingers, Jeff. What? Yeah, all right, so the jacket needs to come more like this because the fingers need to go around it. And this finger line needs to go here. Yeah, that's better. That's better. A little less off-putting. But just, this panel, he just has 6 fingers. That's fine. Whatever. It's cool. The 6-fingered man. Oh my gosh, I'm almost done with this. It's incredible. All right, so there's not a whole lot of background left to draw in this panel. Oh gosh, I can't believe I spent this entire night working on this panel. But I mean, I guess I can, because again, it's five panels. It's fine. It's fine. Actually, speaking of cons, it's been cool. I've been watching one of our critique partners and friends from the Anthology Project and Kids Comics Unite. I actually interviewed him on one of my streams for the Anthology. Bert Zeng, get that right. He's been prepping to go to DC Zine Fest, which I think is this upcoming weekend. And it's been really cool seeing all of his materials. As he's gotten his zines ready. So he's got one of like his story from the anthology, and another one that's like the next chapter of that story, or another adventure in that whole universe, which he's got this entire amazing universe that he's worked out. But yeah, he's got like the pencils for that as like their own zine, and then like some stickers and some other stuff. Like, it's super cool. You know, knowing that we want a table someday, it's just been really exciting seeing how somebody else preps and gets their stuff together. Yeah, let's go ahead and finish that, even though I know it's going to be covered up. Sometimes it's nice to have a little bit of an option. All right, let's go ahead and redo this guy. Come on. Been trying really hard to work on not just using the line tool for straight lines, just because, you know, I'd gotten some feedback from a teacher back when we took the intensive about how, like, sometimes if you use like the figure tool for lines and squares and circles, it can end up making your comic just looking really rigid, and sometimes those imperfect lines that you just draw by hand end up giving it like this whole feeling of life and movement. So I've been working hard on it, but it also turns out that I suck at drawing straight lines. And sometimes they don't so much have the life and movement that I hoped, as much as they have like just real janky feeling. They just feel real jank. That's right, I said it. So, trying to find the balance. I've had some luck with using like the this isn't a vector tool or vector layer. What am I doing? Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Cool. I try to always do my inks on a vector layer. It just resizes so much better. Yeah. All right, back to the tree. But I've been trying to find a balance by doing like, maybe in my pencils layer, I'll do the line tool. And then I'll just kind of try to trace over it in my inks layer. So I have a little bit more of a guide to follow, but it's not quite so rigid. Sometimes it works out well. I think sometimes it still ends up either being too straight or too janky. You know how it goes. I wonder if we lost Frank in Fallen. I saw Fallen here a bit ago. I know we're approaching end of stream. I have my eye doctor appointment. Hey, you're here. Cool. Good deal. Cause I was curious about if you guys had stuff you wanted to share. for desserts and comics and all that stuff. Yeah, I also have to do, I have a eye doctor appointment somewhat early in the morning tomorrow, so I need to kind of, you know, not stay up too late. Nothing to share this week? Okay. Well, hopefully, you know, we'll look forward to the next time for that. Oh, I did see you posted the final of your comic on Instagram. That looked awesome. Was happy to see it. Seems like maybe a little more luck if I'm not just trying to draw the entire straight line all at once. So that's good. That's all good. He says, trying to draw an entire straight line all at once. And failing. Nope. Something like that seems good. All right. The outside line there. Okay. Cake in Discord. All right. Excellent. That's like cake in break room. It's the best. Okay. That's pretty all right. All right, I'm so close to finishing this panel. Ugh. I was really hoping to get further. That's okay. And then I'll finish this panel up real quick, and then we'll hop over to dessert of the week. Which, by the way, thank you, Fallen, for sharing. I love that we're doing this. This is awesome. It's fun to be able to check out all the awesome cakes. Maybe I'll do such a big leaf pile because there aren't as many. Okay, really it's just this playground border that I'm working on. Okay. Yeah, straight lines are the least fun part of all this. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. It's kind of straight. This is good. It's all good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Also, my foot is entirely asleep right now. Cool, cool, cool. It does seem like if I do this in segments, it works a little bit better. Hey Frank, do you ever save your time lapses when you're working in Clip? Wait. Gritty goose. Okay. Honestly, that's not too bad. I like this new strategy. Okay. 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 You know, oh, I didn't realize they save automatically in Procreate. That's cool. I try to always save them. We haven't really done a lot with them yet. They are pretty fun to post. Oh my gosh, really? And like when Ashley edited the like recap of the Sonic piece I did like last year, it was cool being able to put the time lapse in as part of that. I always just figure like, if I'm doing the work, why not get the additional content, I guess, out of it? And I guess also in this age of like AI art, it's nice to be able to kind of have the show your work side, maybe. Just want to finish this panel, man. That's all I want. I also just for me, like, it's fun watching the image come together. It's like, because when you're working on it, you kind of forget all the steps that you went through to get there. So it feels like magic watching it happen again. And like, I don't get to watch myself draw it, so it's kind of fun just to get to actually watch it come together. Okay, almost there. Thank you everyone for your patience. Oh, I like doing these lines so much better this way. Oh man, that's actually it. Okay, okay, okay. And the little texture lines. Just to imply there's like, you know, playground wood chips or something here. Okay, okay. Oh my gosh. It took a little bit, but we got there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save this, and then we will, I will bring up dessert of the week. We did, because we deserve a dessert to celebrate. It's good times. Oh, this is fun. I like it. All right. Let me... There we go. All right. Here we go. It's time for dessert of the week. So without further ado... These are really cute, first off. Was there anything you wanted to add to these, or say about these in particular, Fallen? Cake. Perfect Halloween Eve dessert to share. Yeah, these are really cute. I always love the cupcakes that have like the really big ribbony swirl on them. I think that's so cool. Also, like I can practically taste the frosting right now, and it's making me hungry. Okay. Perhaps he's busy right now, but if there's nothing else to add to it, yes, thank you for sharing the dessert, Fallen. This is these are so cute. Yes, indeed. All right, so everybody. I think that's gonna do it for tonight's stream. Yeah, because as I mentioned, I've got a eye doctor appointment up pretty early in the morning that I'll actually need to get rolling for. So thank you everybody for joining. It's been fun. Got maybe not quite as far as I was hoping tonight on the comic, but pretty good progress on the inking. I'm happy with how it's looking so far, so that's good. But I hope everybody has a really good Halloween. You know, whatever costume you may or may not be doing. Thanks, Fox. Yeah, thanks for coming by, and yeah, I hope you have a great Halloween stream and a good rest of your night as well. Yeah, I hope you all have a great rest of your night, a great rest of the week. I think, hold on a second. If you enjoyed the stream, please feel free to drop a follow. If you're watching the VOD, either on Twitch or YouTube, go ahead and drop, a like, a comment, follow, subscribe, kind of whatever's appropriate. I'm just happy to be able to share it with you, and any of those are great ways to support me. You can also find Ashley and I on social media as WagWorksGA. over on Instagram, here on Twitch, and over on YouTube. That's about all the places you'll find us. You can also check out CoreToons. That's the Substack newsletter for the shorter form comics we do with some educational content for kids. What we worked on tonight was actually one of those comics. We partner with several other kids creators to make those, and we just have a good time. It's one of the best teams. Oh, thank you, Fox. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the bits. Yeah. Gosh, anything else? Yeah, you can find me here on Twitch Thursday nights, 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern time in the States. That is my stream time. I'm usually here for about a couple hours. Not super long, but it's the best I can do with a day job and 2 kids. So I think that does it. Frank, Fallen, thank you guys so much for joining. It was good hanging out. I hope you all have a good night. Everybody have a great week. And yeah, that's everything. Thank you so much, and I will see you all next time. Bye.